Hello and welcome one and all. We're building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
So it's away we go then. Rodrigo. He has found the way through. And he's whipped it across. Natchez Nunes. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I know people are probably going to knock me as being biased towards my trade, but when you have someone like this fellow, Josko Guardiola, on your side, it's hard not to pick him out. Such an extraordinary defender with an unconventional style, incredibly quick, and so good at carrying the ball forward. Keep your eyes on him.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. It's a good foot in there. Lucas Vazquez concedes a free kick for that. Stones. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Foden, he's picked his way through. Fran Garcia wins the duel this time. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Vinicius Junior. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold. Mbappe! And another try! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Natchez Nunes. Ceballos does well to get it back. Vinicius Junior. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And he's being shifted off it. Rodrigo! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's managed to get rid. And now they can spring out of defence. Stood up well to him there. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Chance! Goal! drawn.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
¡Gol! Marcó en el minuto 25 el dorsal 7.
Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Turns and goes back, has a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Bellingham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Gets his head to it! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Guardiola. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rodrigo. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Rodrigo. Stones. And Akanji. Bernardo Silva. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And it's Stones. And they've got rid. Now it's Foden.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Tries to get it clear. Now it's Haaland. Foden. Good spot, he's seen the run. Matches Nunes, picks it up out wide. Great hit! In for the pieces! He scores! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Mbappe, spread it left.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Haaland. And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And the whistle goes for half-time. Madrid head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. Here's the whistle then to start the second half. And he's picked out the run. Oh, Vinicius Junior! There it is!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
And now he has two. Madrid get themselves into the lead. Opts for safety. Akanji. Now Stones. Akanji. Shifted it to the flank. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Another pass just keeps it ticking. Vinicius Junior! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Vinicius Junior really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Lucas Vazquez.
Foden. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
That is a great pick out. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Mbappe, played out towards the right wing.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Bellingham! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub.
Mbappe! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Ortega getting this one clear. A real chance if he can get through. And he's had a hit! And that is doing no harm at all.
Vinicius Junior put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Guardiola. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Haaland. Played out to the right. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Interesting ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Couldn't squeeze it through. Engages and forces him off the ball. Played out to the left flank. Kovacic. And Akanji. Matheus Nunes. Akanji. And Kovacic. Foot in. That's headed upfield. Guardiola. Bernardo Silva. Haaland. Ceballos. Short changes him with that pass. Foden. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Kovacic. Now it's Foden. Vinicius Junior is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Now it's Haaland. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. In with the challenge. And here's Mbappe. Over to the left. And he's cut it out.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Oh, well played. Foden, Fran Garcia gets a foot in here. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Vinicius Junior picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, it's a performance you can't really complain about, both in terms of inspiration and industry. It was a hard-working win, but when necessary, they were able to